prison.
And 1,000 miles away in the Russian capital, there was another meaty political stand being taken.
Muscovites queued for hours today to taste the delights of fast food when McDonald's opened their first restaurant in the Soviet Union. The Big Macs, chips and milkshakes will taste the same as everywhere else, but the food isn't cheap, half a day's rubles for a Big Mac alone.
It is really interesting thinking about what Moscow felt like to the rest of the world and to the West. You know, you think of that back in the USSR idea, that really Moscow was this place that was full of people queuing, empty shelves, eating cabbage, being cold and miserable. And that was very much the picture that the West was painting.
You were at the height of kind of Soviet rule, and suddenly these bright yellow arches appear, you know, the golden arches of Western capitalism.
It's hard to miss the restaurant's garish neon among Moscow's drab streets. And this morning, the crowds were quick to gather.
And rather than people shunning it, going, oh, no, this is all terrible, this is all part of the Western sort of, people are loving it.
It wasn't just customers that were desperate for a taste of the West. 27,000 people reportedly applied for just 630 jobs. Even the Ronald McDonald winter clothing collection was a hit.
In the Soviet Union, Western clothes have a special cachet. Even, it seems, the McDonald's uniforms, which have just arrived for the Soviet staff.
Потому что она мне очень идет. И если будет кепка, это просто шикарно, то волосы не мешали нам работать. Вот. Я так считаю.
This was huge. This is the first time that the free world's leader, America, had planted a capitalist flag in the heart of the communist capital. It must have been an extraordinary moment. It must have been like a blinding light, frankly, for them.
Remember, McDonald's was the unique global symbol of America. The golden arches signified American ideology. So it was profound and it was historic.
It was almost like, here we go, here's westernization in a burger.
While the Muscovites got burgers, the West got a takeaway of optimism.
I think for a lot of people watching it in the UK at the time, there would have been a feeling of hope. You know, it hadn't been that long before that there was a real fear in this country and elsewhere of a nuclear attack, that there would actually be a nuclear war. And to suddenly see something as kind of iconic as a McDonald's opening up in Moscow, I think would have been a symbol of hope to a lot of people.
The Golden Arches were an immediate success in Moscow, with over 30,000 people served on the opening day, a new record for a McDonald's restaurant anywhere in the world. The Burger Blitz was a success, and over the next 30 years, 800 more McDonald's would open in Russia. But history has a horrible habit of repeating itself, and in May 2022, 32 years after this first opening, the wall, metaphorically, went up again.
Because of the Russian invasion into Ukraine, many Western companies have decided to leave Russia. And so now McDonald's have decided to shut up shop and serve Big Macs no longer in Russia.